Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. So, just last week we started on and finished Henry's story in Castlevania Legacy of Darkness. And now we got a little ways into Reinhardt's story as well. So we're gonna continue on that. I'm not gonna say I'll finish it this stream, but we'll see what happens. Put it that way. Right, so we're in the level that was quite confusing. Some kind of mines, but oh. Need to get used to it again. Danger, rock crusher, no entry. Right, so it just... I always need a couple of minutes to get back into the rhythm. Haha! Right, so we did this stage in... Oh, hey, a cutscene. Are you gonna try to scare me again, like you did, like, in the prior chapters? Okay, I guess not. We encounter... Oh! Nice. I was gonna say we encounter Sephiroth taking a bath, but I guess not. One-winged angel, more like eight-legged angel, am I right? There was actually like some, how do you describe that? Some craftsmanship. You let your guard down for even a moment. Yeah, what I was going to say is there was some craftsmanship to that little scene there. Like cinematography, however you describe it. Like I like how the you see the woman from the back, and then she slowly emerges from the water, and you see the 8 legs. So there was like a double subversion there, because we see her from the back, right? So you expect them to do what they did before with the. Let me see if the. Oh hey Clive, welcome. Thanks a lot for the resubscribe, I really appreciate that. I was just, I actually already saw this scene over here. I was just talking about how it's actually a pretty good scene. Oh hey Lily, thank you for the subscription as well, it's much appreciated. Thank you both, very kind of you. So yeah, this scene, I was talking about how you see like a woman from the back, so you're like, okay, she's gonna turn around and be a vampire like in the previous scenes, but then she turns around and she's fine. But then she emerges from the water and she's a spider. So basically, a double subversion, you could say. And I was talking about how I liked that about the scene, and then I hopped into the water and died. And that's how the stream started, basically. So yes, here we are. I have no clear idea of where to go, but considering they took the effort to play a cutscene here, I can't imagine we need to go anywhere else. Immediate death is always a great start. Indeed it is. That's how I like to start my streams. Alright, the data has been saved. Okay, so I did play through the stages. Wait, I didn't. I was saying I was playing through this Cornell, but we actually only played through it as Henry, didn't we? Because Henry actually has to visit the special character stages to save the kids from all of them. Right. So we went here as Henry, but now we don't have a gun. I have no idea if this is actually going back. I mean, it can't be, right? There we go. Who needs a gun? We can just whip him out of the air. Okay. I do kind of miss the gun. Have you ever seen a grown man get knocked on his back by a bat? We just witnessed that. And in armor, no less. Guy needs to work on his balance. Good for me, it's already nighttime. Makes me wonder if any of these rooms are essential to Reinhardt over here, because they were at least like we were looking for the kids in Henry's campaign. Wow, it's Reinhardt to keep your balance around these bats. That's I see that kind of joke and I don't even bat an eye. Speaking of Reinhardt, doesn't that mean something like clean or pure heart? At least it would be if it were Dutch, but it's more German, I think, than Dutch. You've got to rein in your speed in those sections or you'll find it pretty hard. Yes. Good one. Rein in. Rein in. Excellent. Alright, so I'm going to be stuck in this stage for a little while. That much is apparent. I should at least try to be careful not to get instant deathed by the water here. Well, I say water, but it's more like muck. Can we please? There we go. I should just be using first-person view, but... Yep, very useful signage. Oh, did you see that? The save. The save. And again. Oh man, this is not good for my heart. My Reinhardt. That's instant punishment. Oh man. That was awful. Yes, very deserved. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is the way to go, but I'm not sure what... Oh, right. Actually, I am sure what. So we actually discovered playing as Henry that you need to go to a boss at the end of this stage, who is a spider lady, which actually makes a lot more sense in the context of this stage now that they've done the whole song and dance with introducing the spider ladies. Well, I wonder how long I will last before I start using save states at this point. So while I don't really want to, and haven't needed to yet, well, this level is something else. Put it that way. Yeah, it is pretty weird. Like, you can just walk into the end of the stage with Henry. That's a bit... It is truly remarkable how faithfully they transferred the pure irritation of being knocked back into an instant death trap from the 2D games. Like, that's something they really transferred over quite well. And by a Medusa head, yes. So faithful. This just makes me nervous to jump anywhere, because it's... Can someone explain to me what that just was? Like, what just happened there? I don't understand what happened. I jumped forward and he jumped backward. Did that happen because I got turned around while trying to, like, walk up that slope? Or something like... I don't even comprehend what it just was that happened. Camera turned just enough to register a side jump, I see. Welp. That's just great. Oh! Okay, see you in a bit. Finding food is important too. Yeah, so if I remember the Henry playthrough of this stage correctly... Good thing you're checking all the rocks out for secrets. Wow. No, no, no. Oh. I wasn't turning in time, so I thought, okay, well. Goodbye, Reinhardt. All the chicken will go to waste now. Okay, very good. Whoa. I thought I could jump in between them, but I guess not. Okay, so we're going up now. Not up. We're going like on this sideways elevator, which will lead us back to the start. Then we step off and step onto the blue one. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a safe state. I know it's sinful, but even a pious man like Reinhardt must understand that occasionally you just have to. I like how his shirt is like kind of waving upwards a bit. It's a cool little detail. Like even his pose when standing still is like all dramatic and heroic. It's kind of funny, honestly. I like it. Look at the profile on this man. Okay, so now we wait for the blue elevator. And we don't get knocked off by this one, haha. They thought they had me this time, but nope. I never make the same mistake twice. It might be a good idea to have a little bite of chicken here. Nom nom nom. This would be terrifying, by the way. Think about floating on this thing without any, like, protection. You're just standing in the middle of it. If it just angles slightly wrong, you can fall off. Horrific. Like, I already have a fear of heights, even when I'm perfectly safe. Behind, like, a fence or something. Well, we have been brought to the second stage of this stage. Honestly, I'm surprised I made it back here as quickly as I did. Of course. Don't count your eggs before they've hatched. Or something like that. We do need to actually get to the end of the stage first. But we found a legit save point and we didn't even have to use a save state. In fact, I don't even know what save states are and I've definitely never used one. Okay, and hop. That felt like it got a bit too close for comfort, but we made it. Okay, more spider ladies. That means we're in the right location. Ow. Once again, man gets knocked over. Like an armored man gets knocked over by a little bat. That's enough to drive you batty. Now, if I remembered correctly, this is the end of the stage. And if it's actually true, I will be so very impressed with myself. Can these bats stop, though? And once again, it's already daytime. Oh, here we go! Boss. She has a pretty interesting design. I was about to say, boss view shouldn't mean that we're actually looking through the boss's eyes. Because that doesn't work. Oh well, it might work. There have been games who made that work. Like Phantom Hourglass, actually. Wait a minute. Is she actually dying this quickly? Tell me she has a second phase or something. Like I can just tank her at this rate. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, she's actually like detached from... That's gross and awesome. Can we not? Can we not? I'm being swung around like Bowser over here. Well, I asked for a second phase and I got a second phase, I guess. Time to eat all of the meat. Oh, right, I'm poisoned. I should use a cure ampoule as well. Aha, you didn't get me that time, did you? Nope. Let me go. It's kind of hard to escape from this. Like, can you even escape from it, or are you just expected to wait out the animation and die? Okay, there you go. Get out of here, you 8-legged freak. Okay, well, that was a bit unnecessary, but I don't mind. She was carrying roast beef, as spider women are wont to do. Wait. This is the end, then? Wait, what? I don't get it. This is the way back, right? Or am I just going crazy here? Oh, it's not. It's the end of the stage. Okay. I was really worried for a second there. Oh, it's the lady from the villa again. With the slightly oversized hair. Is she stepping into the light? Okay. Stop! Don't be stupid! No, don't stop me. Why try to stop me? I am a vampire. Whatever you are, God forbid suicide. Okay, Reinhardt, coming on kind of strongly, even for a vampire. Yes. So even in death, my soul cannot find forgiveness. Rosa. If that's the case, you must kill me. That's... Why won't you slay me? Aren't you a vampire killer? Is it because of this woman's shape? You can't kill what looks like a girl or a child? Dot 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 dot. Such a softie. Softie? How will you ever stand up to Count Dracula? Throwing away your life for nothing. Best run along home now. Well. Like, it's very noble that he tried to prevent her from ending her own life, obviously. But then it's like you tell a vampire that God forbid suicide. It's a bit, well, true or not. Maybe not the best opening line. Oh, hello there. Am I supposed to be worried about the music? I am starting to get pretty worried then. I do like this checkered floor. It reminds me of literally all the shirts I have. Oh, right, it's the longest level. The hardest level. Uh-oh. I think what she's trying to say is that Dracula's Rhine is absolute and he's going to have a hard time if he can't kill vampires. Yes. Hard DT time. Very good. Well, I'm just kind of running in one direction, but I've no idea what this stage is expecting of me yet. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Oh man, the Reinhardt puns are reaching dangerous levels here. Dracula's Rhine is so powerful that she needs to find someone with the heart to fight him. Like, I'm successfully running in one direction, but I'm not really sure if this is actually the right direction. Tell you in advance here, if any doors don't open, and it seems like they should, try killing all the enemies in the room. Alright, I'll try to remember that. Well, I will remember that. But I haven't found any doors that don't open just yet. More roast chicken. That door looked very ominous and I was... Wow. those voice clips though. I did not want to pick up the knife. Yeah, I feel kind of... I'm worried that I'm just running in a direction only to come upon a locked door. Because I am actually actively moving forward, but I don't really know to what end or towards what exactly. Wait a minute. Is that roast beef on a zeppelin that the camera refuses to look at? You know what the major advantage of playing as Reinhardt is? I can't accidentally turn into a werewolf. Okay, so getting lost is basically a guarantee. That's good to know. Oh, okay. So that's how you want to do it. Rest in peace, Reinhardt. Well, hey, a white jewel. Oh. Am I carrying the nitro now? So I can't jump and I can't get hit. Okay, but I'm not sure where to take it even. No, jumping, falling, or getting hit. Right, but where are we bringing where are we bringing this exactly? You know, sometimes I try to interact with stuff and I think it's working because he always takes on this unnecessarily dramatic pose in idle position. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna open the door, and I'm like, I pressed like C right, and he's like, he puts his hand on it, but it's because he does the pose, so basically nothing. Can I select it from the menu? Item cannot be used. So I can't just set it off on at will, basically. Okay, so if we reach the right place, we just need to interact. Except the game is not gonna tell us where exactly to interact. Okay, that was risky. I had no idea if sliding was gonna cause problems or not, but apparently not. Okay, guys, come on now. Well, hey. See ya, suckers. You've been lured to the other side of the room. You never saw it coming. Can't stand up to Reinhardt and his 200 IQ. You'll never see it coming. Hey, Invader Tech, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Okay. So I'm guessing if I just drop down like a silly billy goose, I will die instantly. Of course. Well, to be fair, that is a good song, even though I still need to play the actual game. Oh. Oh, great. I love carrying explosive materials while enemies throw fire at me. That's great. No, yes, absolutely. Continue doing this. Yes, more. Shoot more fire at me. Come on. Oh, right, they're gonna do like a special version, right. See, I can see this level is designed to also be traversable for someone who isn't jumping, so I'm assuming I'm going down the right path. But right, if I want to get rid of it, I will, but... I believe so, Invader Tech, although I have seen no Mandragora yet, just Nitro. Like, I need to pay extra close attention, because one jump is gonna cost me this. Probably. Definitely. Right, that, yes. Every time that happens, we're gonna play a part of that song. Wait a minute, I am carrying it right now, right? Okay, but... Okay, so I'm not gonna ask for very explicit instructions, but I will ask this. Was I going in the right direction there? Yes, okay, I thought so. That actually makes a lot of sense. This isn't as confusing as I thought it would be yet. But yet is a big word for having only 3 letters. Okay, so these guys are gonna be obnoxious. I would heal, but there's really no point, because any hit will kill me. Trips over a chair and dies. Like, imagine if you could trip over the chairs. I mean, it's plausible considering this grown man in armor gets knocked down on his ass by a bat. Also, I said a bad word. Oh no. There's not really a strict limit on the bad words, but I try to keep it clean and family friendly. Okay, maybe this is just a trap. Ah, right, so vampires don't spawn when you have Nitro, but everything else comes to life. Sounds like an advertisement to buy Discord Nitro. Okay, so this part actually went really well last time, mostly because I was angrily talking, which helps me focus. Yeah, I'll still mostly keep it clean, but I had to use the phrase for comedic effect. What? Although when I'm just chatting with people, I have quite the sailor's vocabulary. I just think it's important to keep it clean in public, shall we say? Usually, anyway. Yep. Although using hell as a quote-unquote swear is kind of fun. But for now we'll just stick with what the heck? Jumping, absolutely out of the question. However, you can slide like a goofball. Oh, I'm gonna get squashed again, aren't I? I don't know how to get through this without getting squishy squashed. Oh, just be fast, I guess. Yep. Go back to hell, demon, or as our beloved friend Richter puts it, die, monster. You don't belong in this world. I'm still waiting for the game to do something really mean, because so far, like, the cogwheels were kind of tough to deal with, but like manageable if you just pay attention. I'm still waiting for something really mean and sneaky to happen. And it'll happen. Probably. The magic is not working. The miracle never happened. I could really use a power-up if you have one. I guess not. I'm also worried that there will be a part where I step down from a ledge and it'll be like 2 inches too high and we'll just die from that. And you know it's going to happen. Oh, I thought for a moment I was stuck here, but this is actually a stairway. Okay, back to the checkered floor, I guess. It's hollow, but we can slap some nitro in there, okay. Yes, please, give me that cross. Okay, I'm kind of... I have this urge to start asking for more hints, but... Okay. Can I just ask? This is not the right room to go in right now, right? This is very definitely not absolutely not the right room to be in right now. Am I correct? Or am I... Well, actually, it does look like it... It might actually be the right place, but... Because I do see a cracked wall behind there, and I need to start actually finishing my sentences. But there's a monster. So am I expected to fight a boss without jumping or getting hit? Or do I just need to run past it? That wall is the right place. Oh. Okay, just walk around this guy in a big circle. A circle of the moon? Don't add Mandragora to it before breaking that seal. Wait a minute. Now I'm getting confused. I don't have Mandragora. So should I just use the nitro and then what? So this is a yes, right? Oh, right. So there's this very specific order to do things. Well, in that case, there will be a save state here. Just to be safe, shall we say. Okay, the nitro has been put down. Okay, that's one step completed. I'm so happy I can jump again. It just wasn't the same without him throwing his arms up in this goofy pose. A door marked torture chamber. It is locked, most likely for good reason. So we have the nitro, and now we just need to find Mandragora. Guess I'll save. This is the start of the stage, right? Alright, so the torture chamber is locked, so we need a key for the torture chamber. Something to keep in mind. And also where it is. So it's right across from the start of the stage. Right, so as you said, the vampires are back now that I'm not carrying any nitro. Well, I got to that duel too late. Okay, right. So if I understand properly, we need to break the seal first, then add Mandragora. Right? Oh, hey. I accidentally picked up an axe. You could say it was an accident. All the female vampires look cuter and the male ones look like goblins, even Dracula. Yeah, they do that. Trying to remember where that room was, because now I'm thinking how... Okay, can you not? Can you not? Can you not? Oh, right. We need to kill all the enemies before the doors open again. Because I'm wondering, how do I destroy the seal? Do I actually defeat, like, the beast in front of it? Because that would be my first thought, which is why I'm going back now. So I'm gonna try that, I guess. Even if it's a really terrible idea. It's all about experimenting, right? Hey. Wake up, you jerk. Okay, in conclusion, this is completely pointless. I was so sure it would do something if I approached it, but guess not. Of course, you know it'll get up once we actually have the necessary ingredients here. I mean, how can it not? You don't just put a dead animal in the center of the room and then proceed to not do anything with it. It's like Chekhov's gun, except it's a dead animal. I recently started playing Mario Odyssey. And I'm really enjoying it, and I bring it up because I just tried to long jump, but obviously there's not really a long jump in this game. Right, so the nitro has been acquired, but... Oh hey, another vampire. Yeah, I am really enjoying that game. It's, I have like 250 or so moons right now. I'm trying not to rush it too much, but if I let myself, I'll just like burn through it really quickly. Okay, so these are the chutes you could put the nitro in if you wanted to give up and explore for something else. Oh! This would be scarier if she wasn't crying from one eyebrow. I don't know, I've never cried from the eyebrow before, but maybe that's Oh, it is kind of creepy how the blood is like pooling towards him. That's in oh. Okay, yes? Oh, okay, it's just an enemy. The inscription reads, "Gold is the color of Venus, second child of the sun. The high wall can be destroyed using magical nitro." So the second one is pretty obvious, like the thing with the magical nitro. That's literally the solution. But what is this? Gold is the color of Venus, second child of the sun. Something to keep in mind, I guess. Right, so now we have blood enemies as well. Which means I can't go in here yet. Looks like these guys spawn infinitely, so I doubt I have to actually kill them all. I believe we are in a different section now. But do they just keep these guys in closets? Oh yes, I just had a lizard man closet installed into my house as well. It's nice to have an endless supply of those. Okay, there's nothing else here, so we should just move forward. And these guys spawn infinitely, so I shouldn't even bother trying to kill all of them. And I just picked up holy water by mistake. And there's a lot more of these in the room. Oh, there's a door. Thank goodness. For a moment there, I thought I had run into a dead end. A save point. Very good. I'm guessing we're going to one of the other necessary ingredients now, so... Exciting times. You got anything for me? Nope. Ooh, more of those stained glass knights. Best way to deal with a man wielding a long-range weapon. Just run straight at him, it'll be fine. Just run straight towards him. No problem. He won't whip you in the head or anything. Okay, let's see. Okay. This is very reminiscent of the other room we got to. Except these guys are a lot faster, unless my timing just got worse. That's also possible. Let's be honest here. Yeah, there's not much of a break. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, there's another door there. Where did I come from then? I came from there, right? Yes. Meaning there are other paths. Let's see if there's a door here as well. Doesn't look like it. Just a chicken. Which I guess is something. This wall looks like it could be blown up as well, but... This means there really is only one way to go. Music stopped. That's a bit ominous, isn't it? Yes? Okay. I am human. I'm only this shape because of a curse. You are an adventurer. I will give you some advice. To destroy the wall, you need both magical nitro and mandragora. Place them both in front of the wall. The mandragora will detonate the magical nitro in a powerful explosion. Take this key. You will find mandragora in the torture chamber. Good thing I didn't hurt that guy, am I right? What's he doing? Why is he running around like that? Weirded me out. I thought he was gonna attack me. Like, at random. Oh, hey, another room. Oh, it's the kid again. Malice, why are you here? I thought you had escaped. This place? Escape? Say, are you going to fight Dracula? Aren't you afraid? Malice? Have you come to avenge my family? To rescue my friends? I swear it. I will have vengeance. I will destroy Dracula. Hehehehe. Impossible. Why? Because you are trapped. You will die like wretches. Malice? I am definitely not drinking coffee during this critical scene. All living creatures must consecrate their souls to the Dark Lord. To the kingdom of darkness where no wretched sunlight comes. Malice, what are you talking about? Well, there's no need to get any more nitro. Also, Malice is possessed or something. I won't be seriously concerned until he starts rotating his head or something, though. Okay, so Mandragora is all well and good, but we shouldn't actually... I can go pick it up, right? So long as I don't put it down before breaking the seal, that's all good? Or it should be. Like, the torture chamber is all the way back at the beginning. I guess I'll go there, though. Oh, hey there. Vampire standing atop a pillar. The voice clips will never cease to make me laugh. Like, I mean, I have to find joy in something now that we're permanently rid of Nani or Alucard's what? There's no more of that ridiculous drama. Anyway, we have the key to the torture chamber thanks to our lizard man friend. Which means we'll get Mandragora, which is all good, but... that won't actually give us a means to break the seal, will it? Well, we'll see what happens, but I may need some tips and tricks if things don't pan out the way I want. Or do I... you want me to kill this guy? I need to kill all of them? Really? There were a lot of them last time, but okay. Are they seriously going to make me kill all these guys every time I go through this room? I mean, it's not a huge issue, I just like complaining. Oh hey, I'm poisoned, so... this is exactly what we needed. Haha! The best way to avoid zombies is superior speed. Okay, so far I haven't really felt lost yet in this stage. Like, there were a few difficult parts, but so far I've been able to, like, their animations are pretty good and pretty creepy, though. Not all of them. Like, look at those legs. You could put some cartoon running sound effects behind that. But some of their animations are pretty cool and creepy, like the unnatural way they move. It's kind of unnerving. The checkered floor. See, I do like that. It's not like this stage wasn't designed with some useful clues in mind, right? They put this checkered floor here very intently as the only place, so you recognize where you are. So that's pretty good, I'd say. Right, this is the entrance, so we're not going in there. Okay, well, we are about to enter the torture chamber. Honestly, not as bad as I thought it would be. I was expecting some truly grim scenery, but honestly, Shadow Temple in Ocarina of Time is worse. Way worse than this in terms of the spooks and scares. But hey, we've just entered, so let's not draw too many conclusions yet. That was absolutely unnecessary and yet very fun to do. So. So we have Mandragora. And it doesn't explode when you carry it, so. I was trying to dance along to the music like I did in the 2D Castlevanias, but it's not the same, you know? Mostly because the ducking animation has way more frames here. Like, I can't just tap it and instantly have the movement go on the beat, because it takes too long for him to actually get down there. Anyway, so Mandragora acquired, so now we need to be careful. So are you gonna get up yet, you creep? Come on. Seems impossible to actually stand on top of him. And if I put the Mandragora at the wall now, it'll blow up, but the seal is still there, so... Also, this looks like a mustached face. Like this. Like, this is like the left eye. This is like the right eye, and then this is the nose and the mustache and the mouth beneath it. You see it? Okay, jokes aside. We don't have what we need yet, apparently. So I have the Mandragora, but I don't have a way to remove that seal. Yep, now you can't ever unsee it. Haha. Oh. Okay, give me some space, fellas. Give me some space. Okay, so breaking the seal. I haven't really found anything about breaking the seal. All we have are instructions on how to set off the explosion, but no I wonder if there was anything we missed in here. Right, so we know how to detonate the nitro. There's really no question about that. But here's the problem. Too many toasters. The problem is we don't know how to break the seal. So this is where the confusing part comes in, I guess. Because the other, finding the Mandragora and finding the nitro, easy enough, but this... You know what would be awful? If it turns out I had been streaming without... oh, that's what I get for not paying attention. Okay, there we go. So, like I was saying, it would be hilarious if it turns out I had been streaming but not actually recording the game. But I am recording the game. I also say it would be hilarious, but in reality I would probably cry a little bit. A tiny bit. We've been stuck in this stage for a little while now. So, one major thing that we haven't explored is this right here. Because we need something to shove in here. A lever, perhaps. Also, I'm sitting on a replacement chair because my other chair basically collapsed, and I'm constantly in fear of it collapsing under my weight as well. So that adds a little bit of extra tension to everything. So if you hear a loud crash and then never hear from me again, you know what happened. Okay, there's nothing left to upgrade. Okay, let me share my thinking with you for a bit. What we're missing is an item to put in here. Is that correct? We need to put an item in there? Or do we just need to make it night, perhaps? Okay, the time of day doesn't seem to affect it very much. And there are no more enemies left to kill in this room, so it can't be stopping me because of that. Well, any tips or tricks would be appreciated, just for the sake of not being stuck in this stage for 25 years. Oh hey, his head came off. Okay, is this statue gonna do anything? Huh. So these statues are telling me about an order of things, but I'm not sure where to enter it. Well, hey, at least that was interesting. Whoop. So yeah, those statues are cluing me into something. Red is 4. I'm not sure how to apply the knowledge presented though. Okay, stop. On the sunny side, this means we're getting a lot of money. But yeah, this is a bit troublesome. I have no idea how to apply all of this. There we go. We have bought a lot of stuff from Demon Man. There is a lot of stuff in this room, but... We already found some chicken on the Zeppelin, but... Or blimp, or whatever you want to call it. Alright, we have reached this room once again. And it was probably a waste of time. Because we can just grab nitro in this room, but... Okay, so the other side is where we spoke to Malice from. Well, and here I was thinking I could just pass by that without them even firing, but nope. Well, I wasn't willing to say it for sure before, but now I will claim it officially. I am stuck. Don't know what to do. The wall I was wondering about. Which one was that? I don't remember where it was. Oh, I guess I could do that. Yeah, I don't exactly remember where it is, unfortunately. Isn't it on the other path? Like the one where we found the Mandragora? Or rather, we found the guy with the key to the Mandragora. And when I say guy, I mean the lizard man. There we go. This room is quite frustrating though, considering how many enemies you have to kill to move on. Nope, the dancing just doesn't really work, does it? We don't actually have to kill the stained glass guys, at least. So you could say the stained glass is half full. Okay, so here is that cracked wall we saw before. Now we just need to find the nitro, which I think we can reach from here, unless we can't. I don't know how I made it through that after failing to actually dive, or slide rather. For some reason, it didn't occur to me that I could just go to the room after the Lizard Man room. I was like, just like... Oh, right, I can put it on the crack wall. Okay, I had, like, for a moment there, I was feeling, starting to feel a bit of irritation with the, the way this stage was built up. Phew, thanks for the tip there. That was very close to getting upset. I was very close there to being a little bit irritated with this game. I was all ready to start playing really loud memes and such to express my furious anger. It would be a plot twist if that guy, once you start carrying the nitro, he comes at you and just decks you in the face like kaboom! Sucker, I was an actual lizard man from the start. You fell for my trap. Kaboom! He's just standing there around the corner like, okay. New paths have opened up to us, that's good at least. Alright, there we go. I had no idea that there were multiple walls to be destroyed. One seemed plenty to me, but okay. And the other character has to do this nonsense as well. No way to open it, okay then. Somebody get a hammer. Every topic under the sun, get it? Because they're doing the whole children of the sun thing. Okay. Did I actually just remember that correctly in one go? Am I somewhat intelligent? Or is it going to explode and kill Reinhardt now? His face there, like, well. Somebody better call Greenpeace, because that is one seal being destroyed right here. I regretted that joke halfway through telling it. Anyway, yes, I think this is the longest I spent on any stage in the game, probably. Right, so that just leaves returning to the entrance, grabbing us another bit of Mandragora. Putting that next to the wall. And then we're done, right? Well, with this stage, I mean. There's still plenty to this campaign, I'm sure. We're only in stage 6. How many did Cornell have again? Like 13? Right, time to kill more lizardmen, because the door won't open until we meet our quotum of slaughtering these guys. I have plenty of food items still, at least, so I don't have to get good at the game, haha. Oh, more? Of course. Come on, then. Can I please? Nope. I feel like there were fewer enemies last time. Maybe I just killed them more quickly. That does make me wonder what this is. Perhaps it's something for the other character to do. It would be nice if they gave me, like, an indication that that's what it was. Like, oh no. If only you were a character that did X and Y, you could pass through here. It's very unfortunate that you are not that character right now. Better not worry about this thing then. I never seem to respond to these guys in time. Alright, let's grab some more Mandragora. Just heading over to the save point for a spell. I have no more coffee left. This is a bad omen. I can't wait for that creature in the center of the room to get up and try to kill me. You're not gonna startle me, that's for sure. What, you think you can scare me? I already know what your game is. I know all your tricks. Oh, nice, a crystal. I was hoping for an exit, but that works. Let's buy some more stuff from Demon Man. We gotta give him lots of cash so we can marry him after the game, which I assume is the alternate ending. All right. Yes, I knew. I know. This is expected out of 10. It's alive! Sorry about that. So, it came to life just as we knew it would. Okay. Did his head just like turn completely black from soot or whatever? That was weird. Oh, it did, and now he just has a skull. So the separate parts burn off. That's actually really horrific and cool. Yeah, that's pretty neat. It's a shame about the ridiculous amounts of damage, though. Welp. At least we saved right before this. Like, I'm guessing the goal is actually to hit the eye, not the different parts of the body, but you can reveal more of the... I'm guessing the eye gets easier to hit as you destroy more parts of the body. He's just relentless, isn't he? So yeah, today at work was pretty rough, so I might call it after this stage or the next. I know that's a bit of a shame, but this stage did take a long time and well, work basically. We'll see how it goes though. That's hard to avoid. Okay, so he has no more skin on his head, which is pretty horrifying, but... Okay, so we're gonna burn this thing off piece by piece, apparently. Okay, it's been reduced to a skeleton now. Let me just have some beef while we have this epic battle. So is destroying the organs the next order of business? Oh, well, I let that happen. Okay, so avoid this, please. He leads us shots. Man, this is definitely the hardest stage we've had so far, like in general. There have been other stages that were, I guess, that had more difficult individual challenges, but like overall, this stage is probably the number one. Oh hey, beef. Okay, I'm not sure why these guys spawned, but did they come for the beef? Anyway, boss defeated. That was fortunate. It wasn't actually that hard once you got the rhythm down. Although, I did need a lot of food items to get through it, so... It was actually pretty hard. So, again, they duped me, they got me. Ah, thank goodness, a power-up. So I'm guessing the elevator is our next stop then. Now that it's probably activated. Oh hey, you again. Rosa. Didn't I warn you? Leave the castle now. My mission is to seal Dracula in his tomb. Until I defeat Dracula, I cannot leave. So, you are determined to take the Count's life. What? It's him! A foe of the Count is an enemy to all vampires. Die. Okay, Rosa, stop. I don't want to fight you. Can't we attack Death instead? So, is there nothing I can do about this? Do I just need to kill her then? She's probably doing this because she still wants to die, basically. She's found a way to force Reinhardt's hand. I'm kind of unhappy that I can't seem to find Death anywhere around here. Because I would prefer to just kill Death, if at all possible. Well. Dramatic shot of the sword dropping down. Please finish me. Rosa, I didn't mean to. I cannot stand this agony anymore. A cursed soul doomed to exist forever as a vampire. It was the curse of Dracula that made you a vampire? If you survive, be sure to tell my parents. Even unto death, I never fully lost my human soul. Rosa. Rosa. There's this guy again. Still youthful as a vampire, she could not bear to kill you. But in time, her curse will deepen and take stronger hold. I shall enjoy watching your next encounter. Ho 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 ho! Santa Claus. Wait, so I don't get to choose, I guess? Well, this is pretty interesting in terms of story, at least. Okay, take me down. This is a long stage. I mean, that's well established at this point, but okay, there we go. That's the end of it. Okay, we'll continue on for a little bit, but... So what is this guy wearing a Jaguar mask? Is that all you got? Whoa. I did not expect that to happen, but there you go. I also did not expect that, clearly. Okay, just keep moving. So yeah, this is a familiar stage. We did the same thing with Cornell. Oh, well, he exploded into money, as werewolves do. Okay, well, it feels good to be playing a stage that doesn't, you know, require you to run back and forth too much. At least. Yeah, better save up some more of those crystals now. Isn't there a save point down here or something? Because I don't like this room. Well, I'm very worried about how this will go, but we'll give it a shot anyway. Okay, we need to figure this one out. That was extremely unnecessarily scary. Okay, let's spend some more money at the demon store. Have we kept track of how much we spent with that guy? I think we spent quite a lot. Nope. You know, Cornell was still the very funniest when walking up this stairway. We'll never forget Cornell's hilarious hijinks. Ooh, that was kind of a mistake on my part, but the holy water is a huge help. More beef. I guess we can head back and save for a bit, because I remember this platforming challenge taking up quite some attempts last time. Haha! Okay, that was not quite haha, but... it's not quite as funny when Reinhardt does it. The Cornell hop up the stairs was something truly magical. But we'll cherish those moments. Okay, so wait for something to pass overhead and go. Okay, now same thing here. Ow. Okay, we need to be very particular about our timing here. I hate being particular about my timing. Yeesh. Every time I get knocked down by one of those, I just freak out. Okay, so 2 pass over. 2, right? Okay, right. So 1 and then 2. Okay. Okay, and 1 and 2 and 1, 2 and climb up. Oh man, another battle. I'll tell you one thing, I'm gonna have as many health items as it takes for this one. Whoa, did you see a move there? That was slightly strange. You know, if you could let me, like, turn towards you for a bit, thank you. He just comes at me menacingly. Grok walk, yes. The way to go is forward, right? Okay, another stage complete. Right, the Tower of Execution, I remember this one. Oh, indeed, let's not forget to save first. Okay, imagine not saving and running into the lava after not having saved for a while. Now, that's true horror right there. Right, so we're mostly in familiar territory now, am I right? We'll have the, this and then the magic tower and then the clock tower thing. Oh, well. Hooray for a way worse item. Right, so we'll see how far I get. I'm not guaranteeing a game completion on this particular stream because I'm kind of tired, but we'll see how long my energy lasts. Like, I could make it to the end if I don't run into like any really tough challenges that basically render me too frustrated to make any serious progress anymore. Like, if we can just keep running straight ahead, basically, I shouldn't be able to make it. But we'll see. Once again, I am really grateful for all the save points here. It's the magic tower thing that I'm mostly worried about. Like, this stage, it's challenging, but it's not too challenging. It's like, okay, you get punished pretty harshly for mistakes, but otherwise, the actual stage is not that hard. See, everything is still nicely telegraphed and clear. And that's a terrifying image that I hadn't looked at for some reason. Okay, here now they combine the two things they just taught you, the falling platform and the flame going up. Okay, holy water. We're back to having the delicious holy water. From the holy water into the lava. Oh, aren't these coming? Okay, I was wondering if they were gonna come to life, and they did. Okay. Just keep making that solid progress. Oh, right, this. I think I got out of the way of that one just in time. Might be good to have some chicken while we're here. Do we really need the moon cards? I feel like the moon and sun cards haven't gotten into play as much with our buddy Reinhardt. I felt like they were easily the most important. They were the most important when we played Cornell, I feel like. Haha, you thought you had me with your lava. Okay, you had me that time. Fair enough. Can't win them all. At least it doesn't knock you down, so it's all good. Hit me with more of that lava, I don't care. That was a surprisingly quiet room. Well, hey, we had a save point, so it's all good. I like how he fell forward on the platform, giving me some false hope. And then he just fell forward into the lava anyway. Why is this part giving me so much trouble? It shouldn't be. It's not that hard. And now I'm getting frustrated and making even more mistakes. Yeah, just take it, basically. Don't jump, because it will hurt you if it interrupts your jump. Okay, and another save. And another chicken. You gotta save up that roast beef for the inevitable Dracula battle. Okay, maybe I'm being too careless here. Let's just take a deep breath, slow down, and get through this part properly. Right, all the other stuff is optional, so I can go straight ahead here. I couldn't turn the camera properly, so I had to go by the sound there. Well. At least I got further that time. Of course, I get knocked down on the last one. I mean, I keep eating this chicken, but there's really no point in eating it. I mean, if I'm just gonna fall in the lava, I'm dead anyway. Just a little bit of patience makes all the difference. I don't know why I keep being so rushed here. I guess it's because even though I said clearly that I wasn't gonna, I tend to set... in my head, I still have this idea that I should finish this tonight. But I really shouldn't be setting that as a standard. Okay, so now the chicken was a waste and we could have just not had it. But okay, room of clocks. This is a mainly battle-focused stage, if I recall. Then we have the clock tower and some other shenanigans while we're at it. Let's buy some more chicken from our demon buddy here. Because we really want to clear his character route. Oh, got it. I don't have enough money. Sorry, demon man. Then again, who asks 2,500 gold for a piece of chicken, huh? It's not really fair, if we're all being honest. Okay, well, I would really like it if there were some upgrades in this... Well, there we go. Our prayers have been answered. I have double holy water now, so I don't really want to let that go. But maybe that's a bad idea. If this is a flying enemy, I will regret this decision. Okay, it's death, so yes. Darn. Hehehe. Wretched cur, I will slash you to pieces. What is this, the Matrix? Oh. This is the end. She took the hits. Have you forgotten your blood, girl? You would give your life for him? Rosa? Why? Your heart is strong and pure. You can defeat Dracula. As long as he exists, the horror continues. No one deserves my fate. Have no fear. I will kill the Count. Good. I fear death. My sinful soul cannot hope for forgiveness. God of compassion, forgive her. Father, forgive us our sins and lead us into eternal joy. God has forgiven all, Rosa. But you I can never forgive. Hehehe. Vampire killer, you mourn a vampire's death? This is not the anger of a vampire killer. This is the rage of all humanity. Okay, so you can hit him with the bottle, kind of, but it doesn't really do much. Oh, when he's at the ground, maybe? Can we actually hit him, please? Yes? Yeah, it kind of bounces off of him. Next time we'll take axes with us. If there is indeed a next time. Because he doesn't seem that hard yet. Of course, I'm waiting for the second phase where he actually starts doing things. I kind of like the subplot with Rosa, you know? I thought that was pretty good. Arg. Scum of a Belmont. You fool of a Took. Back to your dark realm. Soon I'll send Dracula to join you. Urg. Okay, I'll do it for real. Urgh. Cocksure youth, I'll wait for you in hell. Be sure we'll keep a warm place for you. Tough words from a skeleton wearing a bath towel. Yeah, that was interesting. So here it is, the clock tower. Right, let's see how well I remember this stage. And let's see how good I do at it. Or how bad. Or badly, rather. Well, I think that answers my question pretty clearly. So we finally fought Death. That's kind of an important Castlevania staple. We didn't really get to fight him in Cornell's story, because that kind of took place long before this whole debacle. Oh, so the lock... No. Don't get crushed. No. I escaped and jumped back in a panic. Very smart. It is past 10 PM, so I am seriously considering calling it here and continuing next time. We'll see. If it starts to go really well right now, like it did when I suggested I might stop, it started really picking up the pace again, so I was like, okay. So long as we make steady progress, I have a near endless supply of energy, but if things start to go wrong, it's time to take a rest. Especially since tomorrow is supposed to be one of the hardest days of the week. I've got a... I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I have a new route to deliver on, and it's... well, it's something. It's honestly not too bad, it's just a lot... just long, basically. Nothing too confusing or weird. Just a lot to deliver at, in the burning sun, or in this, in tomorrow's case, potentially the pouring rain. I have heard that there might be a storm. So I guess we'll find out if lightning strikes. Yeah, I really don't want that knife. I don't really remember how long this stage is, but I remember it's very long. And difficult too. Yeah, in terms of sheer mobility, I don't feel that Cornell and Reinhardt are very different. It's mainly combat that they differ at. I wonder if it will be different for the final character, who I am really looking forward to trying. I think her name is Carrie. You can't really dance to this music, but you can at least have Reinhardt do a silly dance. Anyway, oh. Nope, not gonna happen, yeah. Okay, that was a little bit scary. I really don't like how long you have to wait. It makes me nervous. And I'm already nervous to begin with. Just by default. Okay, so... I'm gonna make a quick save state here because... Gosh dang. I don't want to have to redo that. It's nothing to do with the challenge, because I can beat it. It's just the... that it takes so darn long to get up there. I hope you understand. Just in case... I'm doing it just in case an unfortunate accident happens. You see what I mean? Okay, that's the first time I've actually used a save state in this entire stream series. Like, actually... Wait, is that true? Or am I just lying to you right now? No, I think I actually used save states during Henry's playthrough too, didn't I? I'm just a disgusting liar right now. How could I? I know it's a sin, I know, but... Okay, this is where we came from. You have to trust me. I only use them socially. I'm a social save stater. I'm not addicted or anything. There we go. Save state no longer necessary. Okay, I remember this part quite well. This was one of the harder parts in terms of rotating platforms. You know, on the one hand, I'm very grateful that the exploding nitro stage went as well as it did, even though it took very long. On the other hand, I never got to use the hilarious "you never see it coming" joke, like, multiple times. Like, I got to use it one time, when I got squashed in between, like, the different giant cogwheels. But I didn't actually get to use it much otherwise. I was all raring to go with hilarious jokes, too. But oh well. I guess it just is what it is. I could have probably leapt for that one, but I was too tense to do it. I chickened out. So yeah, this is this scene just now. I'm kind of thinking about that. So it's interesting, but even though the Belmont clan is like obviously a religious thing, because, you know, Dracula has some association with the devil, which is why he's vulnerable to crosses and whatnot. And to see like Reinhardt actually do like the job of a priest, like, forgive someone and, like, actually, like, do that motion that Catholic priests do? Like, what do you call that? Like, we call it, like, striking a cross, because you make the motion with your hands. That was kind of interesting. I like that. I made a save state there because that's... I hate that. I really, really dislike that. I'm sorry. The whole... Oh, I guess you got squashed between the cogwheels now. Thanks to the amazing Nintendo 64 collision. Have fun with that. So yeah, I hope you won't judge me too hard. I would never, at this point, I would never do that to overcome challenges. I have in the past, and that's bad, but... Right, I remember how many darn doors this place has. It's rough. Whoa. At least most of the keys are pretty straightforward. But even so, it's a challenging stage. Although it won't ever be as difficult as the one with the nitro. And it is familiar because it's essentially the same as Cornell's version, at least so far. For some reason the door wasn't working at first. That was very strange and made me very worried for a bit. What do you call a cog that really likes DJing? A spin doctor. Wow. Good job. Spin doctor. You know, sometimes I think of really great buttons, but then I realize that other people don't speak Dutch, so it doesn't work. It's like, for example, right, spin is the Dutch word for spider. So I could be like, oh, what's a doctor with 8 legs? A spin doctor, but it's, well, it doesn't work in English because that's not what you call a spider in English. Tragically. How dare you have a different word? Oh, it's time for compelling gameplay. Speaking of Dutch. Here I go again. The Dutch word for a cog is a tandwiel or tooth wheel, which I always found a very entertaining thing. It's a wheel with teeth, basically. I mean, when you look at it, you can see where the name comes from, but it is a very childlike way of giving names to things. Yeah. It's like, there was this, I think I mentioned her before, but there's this lady who writes a blog, and she married a Dutchman, so she talks about things in the language and culture that entertain her. And one thing is, like, some of our words are like that. For example, one thing she really liked is how we call gloves handschoenen, literally hand shoes. Because that's what they are, right? They're shoes for your hands. Nope, not gonna chance it. I don't want to get burned. I can move one step closer, right? Well. I probably could have just climbed past it, but I chickened out. Okay. Now this is an extra layer of challenge here. We've got the fire and we've got the spinning spikes here. What am I missing here? Why can't I go back up? I have no idea why I thought that wouldn't work. I guess I'm just getting increasingly sleepy and stupid. Oh man, I enjoy streaming a lot, but I was never cut out for very long streams. Like, I was able to do like 4-hour-ish streams in the past, sometimes even a bit longer, but that's really the limit. I can't go much further than that. Okay, so we should theoretically be able to just keep moving, right? Okay, yes, that's good to know. Well, I can see why I didn't remember this stage very fondly. So, I tried to jump over that and it didn't work, so I'm gonna make a save state. That's kind of a non sequitur, but first off I'm gonna make a save state. Okay, so that's how you're supposed to do it? Just bypass it entirely? Ah, the pendulums. The sound effect on impact will always just get a silent chuckle out of me. It's so ridiculously exaggerated, like psh. Like someone punched a tomato. My favorite is the when you fall over after getting hit by fire or something. Yeah. Yeah, he's like on the ground, but he's still going, It's pretty entertaining. Right, so we remember this one, but... Deep breath. Yep. Okay, so I only vaguely recall what to do about this room. Oh, you know what I'm really worried about now? The magic tower with these super hard platforming challenges and the disappearing platforms and whatnot. That was terrifying. And I'm guessing it's gonna appear after this stage. Cause, yeah. That might be the one where I quit, honestly. Not permanently, of course. We're still gonna finish this game. I'm committed now, but... Yes, thank you, camera. This is exactly what I wanted you to do. Like, are you actually serious? Are you actually serious right now? Reinhardt, please. I know you're upset about the whole Rosa situation, but you don't have to just let yourself slide off of platforms. The camera is being such a miserable thing right here. Okay, nice. You could say we're really clocked in now. Okay, I'm gonna at least finish this stage and then we'll see how it goes with the next one. You know what? We have enough money to buy chicken. Our demon friend will be most pleased. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to call you up again. Sorry. I wonder how he's gonna explain this to the church when he comes back home. Oh yes, I forgave a dying woman. I defeated the very image of Satan on earth, Dracula. And also, I bought some chicken from a demon. What? I was hungry. Okay. Oh, right. I remember this little secret here. What's, Okay, so... Last time we came up here and I was told that this is for a different character. Am I to assume that this is just for Carrie then, since no other character seems to benefit from it at all? I'll just assume that's the case and move on. I don't want to stay here too long. Not with the ominous music playing. Oh right, this is where we get the ending with our demon friend, right? We might. Now that we're actually here, I'm worried we might not have spent enough money. I guess we'll find out. I'm not gonna go back and spend more money on him. If I actually don't have the ending now, I will just look it up after we're done here. I have been waiting for this. At last we reached the climax. I have come to take my leave. Seems the same. News has arrived of an impending global war. death of millions is a wonderful business opportunity. I must be gone. We shall not meet again. Not during your lifetime, anyway. So, same ending as before. That's a bit disappointing, but, well, I did try. You saw me try. I bought so much chicken off of him, you don't even know. Maybe I'll carry, yeah. We have one more chance to do it legit, and then I'll just look it up. Is Scary good for, saving up money? Because we might have to actually just... Okay, thanks, camera. We might have to just grind for money if we really want to make this work. Because even on this playthrough where I got quite a bit of money, it seems like... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We don't have to do the magic Tower of Misery again. We're just straight up at Dracula now. Well, isn't that a nice thing? I'm very grateful for that. Well, we might be finishing this after all tonight, everyone. We're not even 3 hours in yet, so I wasn't gonna stop anyway. Oh no. The lid came off. Scaregords? Ho 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 ho, Santa Claus. Worm, you dare oppose the power of darkness? Is it death you seek? Hello, I'm Dracula. Look at the grotesque low-res veins on the texture of my face. Does he have, like, fires on his boots? What is he? As you wish. Come, I will tear you limb from limb. So if Belmont here, if Reinhardt here actually manages to defeat Dracula, what is there left to do for Carrie? Is that like an alternate story, or does it take place after this? Like, what I really liked about Cornell's story is that it had like a logical... It took place before all the other stories, so you could really place it. Henry is sort of happening while all the others are happening, apparently. But separate, so... I still need to see how Reinhardt and Carrie's stories relate. Kinda makes you wish we had some power-ups. Hello, Akai, welcome to the stream. We are fighting Dracula, as you can see. You're sort of hopping in at the climax of this one. Ow. Yeah, sorry about that, it's been busy. Though I have been streaming regularly, so... You can always find me on Twitch on Tuesday evenings at least. Arg. Urg. Urg. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. This dialogue. Just noises. Just anime noises. So you thought you had won. To save the world is not so simple. Miserable creature, how dare you oppose my evil might? Darkness will rule. Die, weak fool. Oh ho ho ho, Santa Claus. Okay, so he's doing his final form again. Or not? I'm not sure what this is. Well, the cloak's burning up. So no second form then? We finished Trauma Team and Trauma Center New Blood. Nice. I really like both those games. Trauma Team has its ups and downs, but Forensics is awesome. And well, the usual surgery stuff as well, of course. But I am a sucker for murder investigations, as you know. New Blood is very good though. Oh. So we're running away from the collapsing castle? What is this? Excuse me, what? Is that a woman riding... Oh, it's a kid on a unicorn. Hi! I thought it was a woman running in on a unicorn at first. So that's Malice. Not sure what he's doing, though. Looks like we can't get up on the elevator anymore. Or can we? What evil is this? It surpasses even the foul aura of Dracula. Really? Malice, what are you? Dot, dot, dot. You have destroyed my servant. I did not expect such power. Wait, Dracula is the servant of Malice? So what are you then? The devil? Now you face the Dark Lord himself. What? Not Dracula? You... the Dark Lord? Oh no! Oh no, wanna fill me in on this one? What is he exactly? Imbecile, you thought you could defeat me? Oh, he's Dracula, okay. Welp, I waited only to regain my full power. Now I will crush you. So who was the other guy then? I, Dracula Flat Tepes. Yes, that is his name. Slaves, welcome the return of your master. You have killed my servant, the guardian of my sleeping spirit. Now after 100 years, I return in the body of this child. I never dreamed it would last so long. Ah, the wasted years. I live again. Triple exclamation point. Miserable worms, your rightful lord has returned. I will wrap the world in darkness and crush all to my will. On your knees before the might of Dracula. Oppose me and die. Well, it's hammy writing, but I like it. It's goofy. But in an entertaining way. So, Dracula then. Oh, you can just hurt him by hitting him in the head. Okay, fair enough. So the real Dracula wasn't the troll-looking guy after all. It's just this fella. I thought for a moment he was gonna be Alucard, you know? Because he had that more youthful vampire appearance, but he's just young Dracula, basically. And this can't be his final form. Yep. I shall destroy you. Hold up, before we begin this destruction, let me eat my chicken leg. That's how the Belmont do. I don't like that fire attack. If you, It's hard to get close to him in time. Well, I don't think we had a save point after Dracula, so I'm just gonna use all my food items whenever I can. I'm gonna eat all the chicken legs, all the roast beef. Yeah, when he does the teleporting around thing, it's like you can't really guarantee a hit on him. You can if he does this, though. This is basically a harder version of what he already did. But I'm oh, what's that? Dracula, you sly dog. You brought chicken as well. You shouldn't have. Perhaps we're not so different after all. I almost slid off the building. Teleports behind you. Omae wa mo shinderu. That's a combination of two memes there. Okay, yes. Come on, bring in the epic true form. We know it's gonna happen. Where am I? Oh, he's normal again. What has happened to me? What happened? You cannot deceive me. Arg. Ha! Your appearance does not fool me. Do you still not understand? This child is really Dracula. Ha! Try to stop me, would you? Miserable human scum. Okay, so he is Dracula. How long do you think you can oppose me? Very well. Prepare to cower before the true shape of Dracula. Well, we all knew it was coming. We all knew. Since we've come this far, once I get a quick chance, I'm gonna just make a save state here, because I ain't in the mood to watch all that stuff again. Look at that rotating torso. It's like an action figure. Now with real whipping action. Well, there he is. Like a dragon and a centipede combined. Okay, can we not? Can we not? Okay, so we're gonna make a save state here because I want to. This looks like something you drew as a child, I see. It does have a very unique combination of qualities there. Oh, the damage though. Ow. Okay, just hit him in the back. Hit him in the back. There we go. Okay, give me an opportunity to heal, please, and thank you. That was kind of awkward. Just these zooms on his face looking around. What happened? I'm not sure whether to... I'm debating whether or not I should be relieved at this time, because I don't know if he's gonna do a third form. Because honestly, the Cornell version of the final boss was a bit harder than this one. At least you can move freely, so I could just kind of get behind him and knock half his health bar off. And yes, okay, this is a Nintendo 64 game, Castlevania Legacy of Darkness. Basically an improved re-release of Castlevania 64. But still for the N64. Like, I will be so happy with myself if this is actually the end. Like, that means I managed to get through 3 characters in 3 streams, basically. Or 4, really. Who's counting, anyway? Basically like a patch, but at full price. Yes, that's how we did things back in the day, and we liked it. And the castle collapses. As it always does. Tell me, will this struggle against Dracula never end? A rose. So I didn't want to go too deep into this when I wasn't sure I was going to finish it, but I heard that this the rose, that's from Rosa, right? Oh! There she is. Unvampired. Reinhardt. I like that. The rose petals falling from the sky after Reinhardt asks for a sign. That was pretty neato. I like that. When desire rules people's hearts, evil arises and Dracula can return. The fight between Dracula and humanity is endless. I know no way to escape this struggle against evil. Yes, that is the fate of humanity. But we have faith in each other and we have love. That gives us hope and the strength to fight against despair. As long as we have hope, evil can never defeat us. Double exclamation point. Reinhardt. Come, let's go home. Your family will be waiting for you. Okay, so let me finish that thought. I heard there were multiple endings to this campaign. So that has to be the good ending, right? Like, unless they're gonna pull us a post-credits stinger where Rosa stabs Reinhardt in the head. This has to be the good ending, right? Well, that was really nice. I like that. That was a good conclusion. So, not a completely different experience from Cornell's campaign. I'm kind of grateful that I got to do Henry's. I mean, it's a requirement, but in Henry's playthrough, I really got to explore that mine stage, which allowed me to basically run towards the end in this one. Like, aside from a few mistakes, of course. I think it would have been really annoying if I hadn't seen the stage before, so it ended up not being too bad. Then came the infamous stage with the Mandragora and the Nitro and the Bing Bang Boom, which was surprisingly not so bad. It was difficult, but it wasn't like awful. Like, people really overplay the problem with the Nitro. Like, how many times did I actually get hit by an enemy? 0. The only thing that happened is that I got stupidly crushed between the cogwheels, which is completely my own fault. So it wasn't actually that hard. I am glad that people informed me beforehand that you can mess up the Nitro and Mandragora combination by not clearing the sign first. I think the game could be a bit clearer about that, because you have to be smart enough to read like the statue's clue for that one. But yeah, otherwise it wasn't so bad. The stage itself was doable. For the rest, it was basically like Cornell's playthrough, but a bit shorter. Some of the stages I really dreaded ended up not appearing, and even though that means the campaign was shorter, I'm honestly kind of grateful for it, not gonna lie. Like, if I had to do that disappearing blocks thing again, I would have really had a Reinhardt attack, as they say. So yeah, that was pretty good. Now all that remains is carry, I think. Which will be interesting. Supposedly, Reinhardt was the worst character, so we've had the worst of it then. And I look forward to seeing what carry's campaign holds. And I'm gonna leave my, like, overall thoughts on the game until the credits after that one. The whip blocking, yeah. Oh, now Cornell has a second costume too. Okay, we already knew all of this, but... Right, it's almost 11 PM, so I'm gonna close things off here at my own pace, because I'm gonna have a quick look at who there is we could host. Right. So next time we will be looking at Carrie's campaign and making a start on that. And I expect to be done with the game in at most 2 more streams. Let's go for 2 more streams, maybe 3 if things go bad with Carrie's playthrough. So yeah, but yeah, that was it. That was the stream for today. I want to thank everyone who stopped by. Let's see, a lot of people stopped by. Of course, thanks to Clive and Lily, and for subscribing as well. It's very, very much appreciated. That really is very nice of you. Thanks to Invader Tech for stopping by, and to Akai, of course, for stopping by as well. And I think that's everyone who was in the chat. But of course, thanks to everyone who just viewed or watches on YouTube as well. It's always much appreciated. And I hope you'll join me next time, who knows when. It might be on Tuesday. Tuesday is a guarantee. It might be sometime this week if I find a moment. I guess we'll just have to find out. And now I'm gonna find someone to... host. Oh, Pi is streaming Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. That seems like an appropriate thing. So if you have time, go say hi to Pi and watch him stream. He's a very nice streamer, very positive, very cool guy. So I'm gonna rate his channel now. Thanks again for watching and see you next time.